Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal Means. For those of you who don't know me, welcome. In this channel, we talk about creating, loving, and inspiring you into living your absolute best life. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new moon and ways that you can use its energy in order to manifest the life you desire. If you're into that, check it out. For those of you who are a little unfamiliar with astrology, a lot of people over years and centuries of our life have used the lunar cycles and phases in order to maximize the energy to be able to cultivate all kinds of new experiences. If any of you are familiar with the Farmer's Almanac, they use this for our crops and when to grow things, and you can use it in many different facets to be able to maximize all the energy on the planet. The new moon marks the beginning of a new lunar cycle, okay? And lunar cycles go every 28 days. So if you happen to miss a new moon, there's going to be another one in another 28 days. So no worries, no stresses. But the most important thing is that pay attention to the sign that the new moon is going into, because that is going to highlight that the energies within that sign are going to be more powerful for terms of manifestation. If you're not familiar with the signs or your sign placement on when you were born, you can always go and get a free natal chart online. I will put in the description the link down below. Cafeastrology.com is a source that you can use to find out where your planetary placements are at the time of your birth. It's ideal to know the time you were born. It gives you a more specific detail on your exact placement. A new moon is when the sun and the moon are together in the same degree in the same sign, which in turn starts the lunar cycle. I'm just going to go over a quick little list of things that are ideal to do for the new moon, for the new beginning. I don't know about you guys, but I'm all about taking advantage of any and all opportunities that are going to maximize my life, right? I'm here to give you some tools and some tricks to be able to keep things fun and interesting in discovering yourself. We can use our thoughts and the energies to manifest your best life. The first thing you're going to want to do in the new moon is you're going to want to look to what your intentions are. You got to set your intentions. A place to get clear and concise about what it is that you want to do, that you want to conquer, that you want to move forward. You can do this by creating a sacred space for yourself, a place just where it's quiet. I like to have an actual physical pen and paper so that I can write them down. You can use a computer if you want to. You can use your phone and type it out. It's easier for me to reflect what I'm thinking from, my thoughts down into my fingers and paper, to put that energy out there. I like to light a candle. I personally love to put on frequency music. It helps center me, gives me clarity. Make sure that your space is free of clutter, because clutter, if any of you don't know, so if you have cluttered spaces, feng shui, that's stagnant chi. So you want to spread that out. First of all, it's a whole separate side. It's really important that you keep your space clear and clean, which is how you are, How your environment is a reflection. It's always a good idea to practice keeping things more simple, less stuff going on. It helps keep your mind on the prize. If there's something new you've been wanting to try out, whether that's like a new class, a new creative project, anything of that nature, is an absolute great time to do that. Take advantage of that energy. When you're making those intentions, make sure that, you're manifesting what it is that you want. What you focus on grows. So we want to be focusing on the things that we do want in our life, how we want it, the color car we want, whatever it is that you guys are wanting to manifest for yourselves. If it's a new job, what do you want that job? What do you want the hours to look like? What do you want your desk to be? Do you want to be working from home? Do you want to be amongst people? Do you want a flexible schedule? Like, what works for you? What is it that you want? Like, the sky's the limit. There's no limit, right? If you're looking for a new relationship, what qualities do you want that person to have? What kind of new relationships is it that you want to grow? Partnerships, friendships. I mean, we don't have to settle and just take whatever's given to us as if we don't have a choice. So just get very clear about the things that you want. The next thing you want to do is have a meditation. Meditation is the way to connect to your higher self. There are many ways to meditate. You can meditate by walking. You can meditate by just sitting in a quiet space. You can meditate cleaning your house. I mean, there's many different ways you can meditate. Just any place where you can get centered and focused, where you can just listen to yourself is great. I personally would recommend, there are some amazing guided meditations on YouTube. I'll place some of the ones that are my favorites below. If you enjoy this content, please you super like it, then subscribe, and you do the little bell. It will notify you of when I produce new content, or share with others. Sharing's caring. For those of you who are interested, I will be hosting a new moon workshop for the new moon in Taurus. I will post the details in the description box below. Just a little send off, guys. The most important thing that you can do is just trust your intuition. Really, really sit, and I know I have beat you over the head with this in this video, but honestly, just sit by yourself, take that time, connect with nature. Due to this new moon in Taurus, it's telling us to slow down and get grounded and connect with ourselves. You don't need to wait for a new moon or a full moon to do any of these rituals. By making this a practice in your daily life, meditation, listening to your intuition, and staying clear and focused on all of your goals and your ambitions will absolutely change your life. We'll go into much greater detail in my workshop on ways that you can take advantage of these energies. Thank you so much, and until next time.